Although war is a constant theme throughout history, its methods are changing drastically. And today you will discover the vehicles, drones, and weapons that are completely transforming the battlefield nowadays. But before we start, take a look at the world's largest stealth air raid site. Be the one to write the funniest joke about it to level up your military skills. Now criminals around the world should consider a change of scenery, because this robot inspired by the Star Wars droid is after them. Powered by the RT can reach 30 kph in just 2.5s. So if you're not Usain Bolt, your chances of escaping it are almost nil. Nothing can stop this round Robocop, because it is capable of operating both on land and in water. And when it finally catches a bad guy, no, the RTG doesn't activate its death rays, but instead fires a net that completely immobilizes the target, giving the police more time for coffee and donuts. Here is the Belby Valor, a tilt-rotor aircraft developed to be the iconic Black Hawk in late 2013. This bird is undoubtedly a more advanced aircraft thanks to an intelligent situational awareness system that allows it to operate in difficult visual environments. And the most recent prototype of the B-280 has reached the incredible figure of 200 hours of rotor spin and 560 kph, making it much faster than the Black Hawk. Although it is designed to transport up to 14 soldiers, it is possible to change its modules based on the mission objectives. Like playing with a Lego set, you can easily transform it into a long-range assault aircraft or a medevac. Do you remember how incredibly pilots dodge missiles in movies using different stunts? Well, you won't see those scenes anymore because the AFO Mutant is here to change everything. This here two-year missile is designed with a joint control actuation system that can adjust the nose section. As soon as the advanced sensors of the mutant detect that the target is attempting to escape the confrontation, the missile will simply detect the best position to turn its warhead and deliver an accurate strike. Today's events are hero-do. They don't seem so unreal now that we have this robo-dog developed by Onyx. The V is a real-life Rambo designed to automatically fire 5 and 56 7.62 weapons. Swimming and even coming out of the water in the best Call of Duty tradition is crazy. But this little dog can also launch itself from the air if you combine it with the vampire drone. And when this killing machine is out of action, it can rest inside a cool mission command center or even let you pet it. Maybe you can even teach it to play fetch. By the way, do you remember the spider tanks from Red Alert? Well, it seems someone has started developing them in real life. It seems like a new level of fear for arachnophobes. If there were an armed vehicle capable of transporting troops without making much noise. Well, now we have the F-Ennis's Cap. Just like your grandfather's Corolla, this tracked vehicle features a hybrid power unit. When the situation requires it, you can rely on its 400 horsepower diesel engine, which reaches a top speed of 65 kph. However, as you approach the target, you can activate the silent operation mode of the electric motor, making Kaplan move almost silently at 20 kph. Now all you need is a camouflage device, and even the soldiers from Crisis will envy this impressive vehicle. Is it a grenade or a drone? Well, both. But what can this tiny friend do with that small projectile? How about causing significant damage to almost any type of shelter and even to large armored vehicles like tanks? Yes, these drones still have some drawbacks, such as limited assault range and vulnerability to your equipment. But these tiny birds have already proven they are the future of the battlefield. By the way, what do you think of this unusual low-budget weapon? There are many underwater drones, but the Anduril Dive 40th is undoubtedly their king. This autonomous underwater vehicle has already earned the nickname Ghost Shark due to its impressive stealth features. Unlike conventional submarines and underwater drones, this baby can stay submerged for 10 days and dive to 6,000 meters, remaining hidden from most modern detection systems. Although specific details about its payload remain scarce, we believe its modular system allows it to carry almost any type of military equipment. Yes, that's right, the Military-Tool. The drone is also capable of carrying out reconnaissance and attack missions. In the era of robotic dogs with weapons and flying grenades, it's hard to impress anyone with a tank. But the Panther KF-51 is an exception. Designed with a 130mm Rheinmetall cannon system and other revolutionary technologies, this giant changes the game on the future battlefield. Enhanced with AI, it can launch its own kamikaze drones and suppress enemies with its machine gun. Moreover, if someone decides to damage the KF-51, its superior attack protection will immediately ruin this reckless plan. The Panther features advanced active and passive protection, smoke screens, and even an anti-drone system. The framework of Enduro is a unique strategic ecosystem designed to establish total dominance on the battlefield. It's even better than the minimap in your favorite real-time strategy game, as it combines AI with radar data, UAVs, drones, submarines, and external reconnaissance systems to provide thorough intelligence reports. Furthermore, thanks to the variety of available modules, it is possible to install this system to protect both land and sea. After its activation, Lattice automatically detects threats, classifies them, and informs the operators, allowing them to take all necessary measures to avoid danger. Thumbs up if you like having a smart assistant like this in video games instead of your useless teammates. Fighting against dangerous FPV drones will no longer be a problem for you, thanks to the Gone MK drone. With a weight of just 3.2 kilograms when the battery is connected, you can utilize this innovative weapon for 1 hour without needing to recharge it. Additionally, the device can disrupt the control, navigation, and video of multiple drones simultaneously, allowing you to effectively carry out multiple kills whenever you detect dangerous birds in the sky. However, if you've always wanted to become an anti-drone sniper, you'll need something more serious than the MK. What do you think of this amazing 7.2 kilograms drone gun tactical? Although it looks like a Halo assault rifle, this amazing gun uses non-kinetic interference technology to disrupt the drone's connection from over 2 kilometers away. Additionally, the tactical drone gun allows you to take control of a drone to investigate it further or simply send it back where it came from. There's no time for explanations, so jump into the front of this awesome minivan store, because this baby will literally take us wherever we want. This armed vehicle can comfortably accommodate up to 6 people, and its powerful electric motor ensures a maximum speed of 140 kph, with a total operating time of 36 hours on a single charge. Besides Storm, it is a true fortress on rails thanks to its latest technologies in ballistic protection against improvised explosive devices and A-mines. And if there's water, we can turn this minivan into the Black Pearl in less than 1s. And the most amazing feature is the installation of a remote control system that allows for completely autonomous operations. If this is the vehicle of modern warfare, and someone tells you that Tony Stark has lost one of the pieces of his Iron Man suit, that's exactly what you might think if you saw this strange object floating in the sky. But in reality, it is a multiple killer vehicle that was part of the US missile defense program. The idea was to create a system designed to approach certain areas, maneuvered in the air to deploy a swarm of small warheads based on kinetic energy to attack multiple targets. The plan was to use this weapon against armed vehicles and even missiles in open space. But unfortunately, the project was closed. But we already know which superhero used this idea. Hitman would be thrilled if he had the opportunity to fire the Japar G and Lynch manufactured by Zero. It's not just a modern anti-materiel rifle, but rather a genuine masterpiece of art. First of all, take a look at the brilliant bullpup design, which significantly simplifies the transportation and setup of the weapon. Speaking of its power, well, the Lynx is like a tiny tank because it can easily penetrate lightly armored vehicles, buildings, shelters, and even helicopters at a distance of up to 800 meters. Probably no one would say that an ATV is a great vehicle on the battlefield, but you'll change your mind when you see the LB. This premium 360-degree ballistic shield turns an ATV into a true fortress. It is manufactured with material suitable for needs. B, which guarantees protection even against 7.62 caliber projectiles. Meanwhile, UL-rated glass can withstand multiple shots from assault rifles like the AK-47 and the R-15. It is possible to install this protection even in small interior spaces. So imagine the look on the enemy's faces when they see a small ATV entering a garage, but coming out of it like an indestructible monster. But when things get even hotter, it's time to deploy the ATV cannon. Equipped with level B armor, this baby guarantees the best protection in its class. Additionally, it can be airdropped onto any motorcycle location. Yes, there's finally a vehicle we can use in real-life Fortnite. Terminator is already here, but surprisingly, it doesn't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger with a minigun. The Bullfrog is an autonomous weapon station available exclusively for the US and its partners. Thanks to its powerful AI, it can easily engage UAS, FPV, and swarms of assault drones, accurately firing 850 rounds per minute at a distance of 800 meters. Its weight of only 64.8 kilograms allows this smart gun to be installed on any platform, vehicle, or vessel. Lastly, we have discovered the best modification for the Toyota Hilux. When you're in open sea, you should rely more on this Beach B class Corvette than on Davy Jones and his Flying Dutchman. Its unique design ensures a radar cross-section, one low visibility infrared signature, making it the world's first stealth ship. But when the time for battle comes, the Corvette can defend its crew with a Bofors 57mm MK cannon, anti-ship missiles, torpedoes, and rocket-propelled grenade launchers. Only 5 Corvettes of this class were built, and all hold a place of honor in the Swedish Navy. Do you know the feeling when you can't decide if you want to be a sniper or a grenadier in Battlefield? Well, you won't experience that in real life, thanks to the Kulu-11 manufactured by Norinco for the Chinese army. But unlike other similar weapons, this semi-automatic grenade launcher has a little secret. You can use it in shoulder-firing configuration like a bipod, which is still a great sniper rifle. However, the special recoil barrel and the recoil-absorbing stock assembly significantly reduce the impact when firing this impressive grenade launcher. Is there any Warhammer fan here? Surely you like the 30mm Bartlett Smart Grenade Launcher, undoubtedly worthy of the most professional Space Marines. Adapted for the United States Army, this amazing weapon offers firepower, one improved accuracy. Using this weapon, you won't leave a single Tyranito or Necron standing. With a range from 35 meters to over 500 meters, the missile launcher features a versatile array of ammunition types that allow you to choose the most suitable ammunition. It really seems like a weapon to conquer the entire galaxy. When you see the support weapon of Squad 40, you might think it's a weapon from a Hollywood blockbuster. But in reality, it is a compact grenade launcher designed to fire different 40mm medium-velocity munitions. Even though it's the size of a regular rifle, it fires cartridges up to 900 meters, 500 meters more than traditional grenade launchers. Additionally, the unique design of its charger lets you reload faster than lightning, which is extremely useful in dynamic combat scenarios. Oh, here we have another good doggy equipped with a powerful 109 Saudi Riyal automatic cannon. That's how we can say it's not a normal dog. But a big gun on the back is not the only thing Sarbot can boast about. Its advanced AI algorithms, cameras, and LiDAR systems make it an ideal unit for reconnaissance, defense, and assault missions. Additionally, it can create three-dimensional maps and share them with other robots and soldiers. You can take control of the Sarbot remotely or simply relax while this robotic dog successfully completes the mission in autonomous mode. The minigun M is one of the loudest weapons in the world, capable of generating 160 decibels, much more than standing in the middle of a rock concert. Fortunately, the company Billion Rice Company solved this problem by providing the military forces with a very effective suppressor for the N134, which makes it as quiet as your vacuum cleaner. Additionally, the company used this technology to manufacture similar suppressors for rifles. So now your hearing is completely safe. After seeing the ATV EMEA, you'll understand what would happen if a tank and a motorcycle had a baby. Despite being the size of a normal bicycle, this 85 kilograms monowheel vehicle is ideal for navigating the toughest terrain conditions. Its powerful 150 by 200 gasoline engine guarantees a maximum speed of 43 kph and permeability. However, you might be surprised by its inability to turn because it lacks steering. So yes, driving the Hamniac is like riding a giant skateboard, and you have to shift your body weight or plant a foot on the ground to turn. Who said you can only drive a snowmobile on snow? The AATB 1200 breaks the rules. It is probably the true all-terrain vehicle of the Earth, thanks to its amazing design and low center of gravity. Rain, snow, sand, rocks. No matter what type of terrain and weather conditions you have to face, because the AATB 1200 can handle it all. Additionally, the vehicle can withstand any temperature from -50 to 60 degrees Celsius, while its level V armor makes it an ideal choice for military operations and medical evacuations. You need a truly indestructible bag to carry all your stuff. Manufactured with extremely abrasion-resistant Perdura, the Hakari M bag can become a relic you can pass on to your great-grandchildren. This 30L backpack can easily withstand any weather condition and considerable stress. Even when there's no room for this backpack in your car, you'll always know what to do. Being as fast as Lightning McQueen is extremely important during combat actions, and that's exactly what the Patriot Nemo does. This 120mm mortar unit offers everything necessary for mission success. Protection for the crew, a large cannon, and hundreds of cartridges. Only 3 people are needed to control this baby, which can quickly reach its destination, make some precise shots, and escape before your enemy discovers you. If you're a fan of the hit-roam strategy, the Patriot Nemo is your perfect military vehicle. By the way, there is also a naval version of this system, specially developed for sea dogs. The FNSS Bars Alpha X is like a Lamborghini in the world of modern armored combat vehicles. Designed to meet the most demanding operational requirements, it offers real dominance on the battlefield. The ride-height control and all-axle steering system ensure mobility at a speed of 115 km/h on any terrain and in any weather condition. Additionally, the Pars Alpha can travel 800 km without refueling. And if someone is crazy enough to mess with this AFD, its advanced remotely controlled Tiber II turret of 30-40mm and its mock machine gun of 762mm will make them immediately regret their decision. Can you believe that this tiny box can completely change a soldier's performance during extremely stressful nighttime operations? Powered by just one CR battery. The EOTech's weapon laser offers up to 9 hours of continuous operation. The device provides an amazing aiming capability, one full situational awareness, generating a green light beam of 320 nanometers that is 6 times easier to see than traditional red lasers. Additionally, you can adjust the light of the EOTech Ogle from a short-range beam to a long-range point of light depending on the combat situation. Although we don't have Superman to protect all the planes, we have the amazing music Durkheim from Elvid 60. This amazing technology acts as a shield for any aircraft that might accidentally become a target of heat-seeking surface-to-air missiles. The amazing combination of advanced fiber laser technology, high-speed thermal imaging, and dynamic mirror turret ensures excellent protection for any aircraft, from small helicopters to large bombers. No doubt, flying in a plane with this amazing system, you can be sure you won't repeat the fate of the guy from the Forest video game. Modern warfare needs modern solutions. You probably wouldn't imagine someone using a unicycle on the battlefield, but it's actually a great option to increase a soldier's speed, endurance, and maneuverability. This slightly modernized version of the typical unicycle functions like a genuine motorcycle, ensuring stability and allowing it to tackle any obstacle encountered in its path while still remaining compact. Would you dare to ride it? One drone against several. No, this is not a new episode of Robot Wars, but rather a ZP drone concept. This autonomous turret is designed with a 12.7mm machine gun and a night vision system that allows it to detect UAVs 24 hours a day. Operators can control the ZP drone using the special panel or simply activate the autonomous mode to put the AI in the driver's seat. By the way, it is also possible to install this turret on a mobile platform, turning it into a hellish version of Wall-E. It's difficult to impress modern military personnel with an FP drone or a typical UAV, but your jaw will surely drop when you see the Yaseki and steel dub VTOL. This awesome autonomous bird is an ideal military messenger for small units. Regardless of weather conditions or terrain, it can easily take off or land to carry out evacuations and cargo resupply missions. Currently, this VTOL can carry up to 1,400 kilograms, ideal for delivering ammo, mission gear, and other essentials, including your favorite pizza. If you don't live in the world of Minecraft, building bridges is not such an easy and quick process, especially when you need to transport heavy military vehicles from one side to the other in a day. Fortunately, the GSP-55 is here to help you. This amphibious tracked vehicle can carry up to 52 tons of cargo on its roof, transporting it like a shuttle. Additionally, it is possible to expand a couple of these amazing vehicles to deploy a pontoon bridge, ensuring a rapid movement of troops. Have you always dreamed of acquiring a Fallout power armor? The X1 armored exoskeleton is at your service. Well, it might not protect you from the Deathclaw, but it will ensure high-level ballistic defense and reduce the weight on your careers by almost 70%. The exoskeleton is completely self-sufficient, so you won't have to worry about the battery running out in a dangerous situation. Yes, that's much better than constantly charging your armor with fusion cores. And in the near future, it can even be further improved by adding built-in weapons, transforming it into a genuine doomsday machine. When there's absolutely no room for error, you need to have a well-thought-out. Now, the Camaro Sabre tactical visualization and tracking system is here to help rescuers and military personnel do just that. With X-ray vision powers like Superman's, these scanners can see through walls more than 100 meters away. Wireless remote monitoring allows for a critical assessment of the threat to save more lives. The screen shows the precise location of people inside a building as it measures the distance from the scanner to the target, indicates who is moving, and determines their relative position. It makes you wonder if there is any superpower left beyond the reach of science. And that's all for now. Which of today's military inventions would you add to your birthday wish list? Don't forget to share it with us in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video to stay updated on the most amazing military things. See you!